Hey everyone, this is Jack G and these are my hobbies. It's March 29th and we're in the midst of the COVID pandemic, so I hope everybody is well. We're saying prayers for everybody and stay well, stay safe. I wanted to shoot a quick video on a blade form topic that has had a lot of attention. It has to do with what's being called lock rock. And what they mean by that, or what I'm trying to help clarify what that means, to be perfectly honest, is on the Sebenza 31, the locking arm here has a new ceramic ball. You can see my other videos talked about that. And the concern is that by applying pressure to the back of the spine, downward pressure this way, that there is movement of the blade vertically up and down here, and or that there's a concern of the locking arm not staying engaged very well, etc. Or that there's some flex in the arm, and whether or not that's by design or not, that's another question for Cursory's knives. So I want to do is my best job I can to kind of show you at least what everybody I think is at least talking about in this regard, and then I'll send a link to this video and I'll put it up on Blade Forums, which is a great place, by the way, to, or a bunch of experts are out there, and I learn so much every day. I also have the Sebenza 21 here, so I want to kind of do a little bit of a comparison. As you've seen my other videos, this is on loan from Peter, a friend of mine. I really appreciate it. All of my videos, I have no sponsorship, so everything you see I purchased with my own money. So if you want to loan me your knives to take a look at, do a video, that would be awesome. Or, loan me money, either way. That would be great. So please like and subscribe so I can kind of continue on. I really appreciate that. And thanks for all the support in the community. So anyway, this is the beautiful Sebenza 21. So we'll take a look at this. Clearly it's different because it doesn't have the ceramic ball here as well, but as a good comparison. And then I also have two other frame locks that I pulled out. These are going to be coming up in a video that I'm going to shoot here shortly on some budget knives. This is the CRKT Pilar. It's a beautiful little knife, inexpensive. And this is the Kershaw Misdirect. They're both frame locks. So I thought, why not compare it to other brands? They're the only two I have. So just to show you, this is the large Sebenza 31 we're going to look at. This is the birthday card. And let's take a look and see if I can show what people are talking about, at least as I understand it anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply downward pressure here. Good amount of pressure, but I'm not going to lean my whole body weight on it. We're going to look here to see if there's any movement. And then I'm going to hold my finger here just to feel the flex if I can first, if there is any. And then I'll remove my hand to see if hopefully it'll show up on camera, and then we'll kind of go from there with the same test for all the rest of these. So here we go. And by the way, this is kind of dangerous. I'm a little bit nervous about this, so don't try this at home, kids. So I'm going to apply pressure here. You can see there's some movement here, up and down. See? Not a tremendous amount. Has solid lockup. I do feel some flex in the locking arm. There's a reasonable amount of flex here. I'm going to move my hand so hopefully you can see it, and I'll do it again. And I'm trying not to touch the locking arm, by the way. My fingers are off of it. And let me try to do it at an angle. It's a little dangerous, but maybe you can see it better if I do it here. Okay. I do want to show, and I should have done this in the beginning, I have about, it's kind of hard to shoot backwards here. I do have about a 50% lockup on my 31. Hopefully that comes in frame. Or yeah, about a 50% lockup. It's a good solid lockup. I have no blade play closed at all, just to let you know. I have no blade play open as well, solid. I don't have any movement here, when it's open on its own without applying pressure. So just to give you an idea of kind of its normal state. All right, let's do the Sebenza 21. Granted, the length of the knife blade and pushing on the spine with the downward pressure is going to have a little bit different kind of effect just based on the length of the blade. So let's go ahead and try that. And I'm going to put my hands here just to feel it myself. I do feel a little bit of flex, not nearly as much as the 31, but there is a little bit right here. And if you look at the knife blade, not really much movement at all. It's pretty darn solid. See if you guys can see it here with my fingers out of the way. If I push. Peter, I'm not putting full weight on here, so I'm not gonna damage your knife. And then kind of at the side here, I'm a little nervous about this. See if you can see it. Okay, so that's the 21. Definitely a lot less than the 31, but you know, length of blade, leverage, etc. So this is the Pilar. This thing is like a tank, the stainless steel. It locks up really solid. Same thing, solid lockup, no blade play at all. Yeah, none, zero. Really starting to like this knife a lot. And I'll be EDCing this, and this will be one of the 4 knives that I'll do in my quick advertisement. Of these 4 knives that I'll do in ultra budget series, I'll EDC them, and I'm gonna give one away to if I get 100 subscribers. So please subscribe, like, and then you can win one of these knives. It'll be great. Okay, let's try this one. See if I can feel it here first. About the same as the 21, just barely any kind of flex tension on the frame lock here. I'll move my fingers away, see if you guys can see. And I didn't see any blade movement at all here, by the way, pushing, and I'm putting a lot of stress and pressure. There's no movement here at all. Okay, see if you guys can see that at all. The camera, I don't know. Get my fingers out of the way so I'm not pushing on the lock arm. Okay, and then I'll try to do it the side here. A little dangerous, but see if you can see if there's any movement or not. Here, sorry, it's kind of hard to film. I don't see, looking down through the spine here, I don't see any movement at all. In fact, come to think of it, see if I can look down here and see if I see any. I'm gonna look down through the top here. I can't really tell. Okay, let's do the Kershaw Misdirect. This is gonna be harder because the blade actually I'm gonna be putting pressure on the blade, so it's not really a fair comparison. I'll see if I can find a way to do it without putting pressure on the locking arm, so this may not be as good of a test, but let's just try it. Yeah, I don't really feel anything. I don't see much movement here at all either. I mean, granted it's putting pressure on here, so see if I can do it the side here. See if I can do a little bit different. There. Now let's see. Maybe that's a better comparison. Do get a little bit more movement here. I can't tell if I'm actually pushing on this, so this may not be a great comparison, but let me try this. No, I think the movement was just literally pushing on. No, this is solid. I don't really feel hardly anything in here at all. Anyway, that's all I have. I hope everybody stays well, and I don't know that these results are gonna help anybody or not. I don't know if it's by design. I'm not gonna give my opinion either way on my thoughts, but I did want to just show something since it's a big, highly debated topic right now. So, mahalo. Take care, everyone.